Hi, nhớ rằng số linh số tu nè nó cũng cute nhớ rằng cho mấy số linh em mấy tôi shy mà nó nè nên nó cũng cute live from Mount Life so tại bảo um so sorry, I had technical difficulties, so I had to check something first. Okay, so anyway, I'm back, and so I'm going to Monona. Okay, bây giờ học English, so cũng mới tuần guess im như tôi luôn thì bây tôi tôi không có nên đơn rõ ha nữa không có rồi rồi hết nè nữa họ Chenning sống ấy của cho nên tôi mới thẳng khoa ta nữa ít tôi lội nữa mua nên đó răng câu này nữa cũng mua nên đó khỏi hết ha chị của rồi cho nữa tôi thẳng món nó cho khoa ta nữa ít tôi không có yếu tợ một số không có đầu lúc sát thải nhắc trong món nouveau. So Channing, this is like a prequel to his appearance that's gonna come up among Nouveau. So we're really excited to have him here tonight with us. And if you have any questions or anything you want to ask, please write down in the comments and we'll be more than happy to ask for you. So I'm going to bring him back on with me and we're going to get the show on the way right now. So, Channing, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Hi.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? It's Chenning here.
Well, good to see you.
Yeah, and good to see you too.
Good. So you are in Minnesota.
Yes, I'm in Minnesota. Yeah.
So how's the weather there today?
It's actually super cold tonight. It was actually all right during the day, but it's been gloomy.
Oh, it's been gloomy.
It's been gloomy.
Oh, well, you're excited about Hmong Nouveau next week, right?
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's probably gonna be one of the biggest venues I've performed at, but yeah, I'm excited.
Wow, but there's a lot of anticipation for a lot of artists that are going to be on the stage, and who are you going to be singing for?
I'm gonna be singing for my cousin Brandon Yang and his fashion crew. So. Yeah.
Oh, what line is that? Do you know which line?
I can't only sing.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
have a
hold on.
guest.
Yeah. So
Okay.
in a bit, hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta. Yeah. I'll be right back. I actually have to help my son real quick. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just gonna bring. He just have to. This is what happened when you go live because you always have unexpected things. So he just need to help a little guest a little bit, and then he's gonna come right back. But Channing is one of our biggest stars out here in America. Here, I mean, meaning he's really he had a lot of fans. So that's why I really want to get him to come out here and talk about his music career with you. So are you ready, Channing? I'm gonna bring you right back.
Yes, I am ready. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, so tell us before we get started. I know I asked you some question, but let's go back a little bit. You've been how long have you been singing?
I've been singing for a long time. I remember maybe I want to say 10, 11. Yeah, I want to say about 10 or 11 years old.
10 or 11. Ah, okay. Well, we have a few. Well, thank you for saying hello. We had a few fans already saying how much they love you. So it's been about 10, 11 years, huh?
Yeah, it's been
Okay.
a while. Yeah, so
So
a little over 10, 11 years.
And what right now, what are you concentrating on right now?
Right now, I am trying to finish up on some like shows, and I'm probably gonna take a break and then maybe like just record and make some more music. Yeah.
Some more music?
Yeah.
What's ahead for us at this point for you? What do we expect to see coming from you in the future?
Definitely new songs, more collaborations with like other like artists outside of the country, like Isla, and some more artists that are Korean artists, like Ted Park, other artists such as Swami, Kid Swami, and other artists that I haven't really like collaborated with. I definitely want to collaborate with. So.
Well, Hua and Wayne just got here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
What are the chances you guys doing something?
Definitely. I know for sure I'm gonna be meeting them, so I'll definitely talk to them about something. About doing music together.
All right, that'd be great. Because I know that they just got here. They're kind of tired. They just got picked up, but you're gonna be sharing the same stage with them.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Yeah. So we'll probably be backstage together. Probably be doing a lot of fun activities.
Well, what's that like for you? I mean, just being able to be with other people that are in the same field as you are, that are really well known.
It's definitely amazing to see. Like when I get to talk to them, we kind of get to um,
Okay, so I kind of anticipate that this might happen. Um, so don't worry about it. He's gonna come right back. His network kind of freezes. So when he comes right back, then
oh,
okay, I'll bring him right back. Okay.
sorry,
So you
yeah.
you froze for a little bit. So I
Oh,
was just
okay, yeah.
okay. So go right ahead, pick it up.
Oh, yeah, no. So definitely doing music with other artists, we get to you
Okay. So, we'll just wait until he comes back online. Um, you know, one of the reasons why I found this really, really interesting is that when you have okay, there you go, you're back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think it is my connection. So,
Uh-huh.
um, but
It's okay.
yes, yeah.
We'll make
No,
do.
yeah, no. So definitely, like being with other artists, we get to kind of like see what inspires each other, and then also inspire each other with our own like inspirations. And
Mm.
it's crazy to see other artists come from such different backgrounds and still be able to share the stage together.
Like you have a lot of videos out there that are over 1 million views, and what inspired you to write those kind of songs? Okay, well, wait till he comes back. Okay, so yeah, did you
I'm
hear my
sorry.
question?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Did you hear my question? I mean, I was saying that you had a lot of songs out there that are like over 1 million views. So, what inspired you to write all those songs?
definitely like past experience, and like of course my own experience with like life and relationships, or even like loved ones, that aren't of like my significant others, but I could relate to, even friends or loved ones that I've lost. So yeah.
Mm. Speaking loved ones, are you in a relationship?
I'm currently getting there. I mean, we're definitely serious. We're not like technically boyfriend or girlfriends, but I'm definitely loyal to this person. So
So okay, so you're into somebody.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and talk about fans. I cannot help but just be tickled by as obsession over you. So tell me about that.
No, we're good friends. We are good friends. It's kind of funny because like when we see each other, pinishita, it's just like friends, and we mainly just do it for just to I don't know have fun online, but it's not anything serious. We are good friends.
You are good friends. I mean,
Yeah,
she's so sweet. I mean, it's just the way that she just like, trips over you, things like that. So,
yeah,
like,
so,
you are good friends.
yeah, good
Uh,
friends. Yeah.
so, you talk about life, and you're so young.
Mhm.
Um, you have your families that inspire you to write. What do you think is going to happen in the future? What do you think might change as you get older about your songs and your music?
I mean, definitely, like the more I grow, I experience new life, and I'm sure, when you start to experience new things, you're you become more intelligent, more knowledgeable, and so you start to write, newer songs, better songs. Um, but I just started speaking Hmong 3 years ago. I don't know if you know. So like
Oh, really?
I'm still learning how to speak Hmong because like I was raised in Oregon. I was born in Minnesota, but I was raised in Oregon, and so like I was really just whitewashed, and so like coming
Oh.
to Minnesota, being surrounded by more Hmong people, I started to pick up some things, and of course, yeah, I'm getting better. I mean, I'm sure in a few years I would love to be more just in tune with my my own culture, my own the mother tongue. So
So 個個入邊係兩蒙特別重啦，是
yeah, just since 2019, like yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
it kind of is it because 係香港蒙佬? Is that the reason why you come back and learn to speak Hmong?
Um, that too, and I was trying to impress, of course, like the girl I was with during that time. I was trying to impress the family that like I know how to speak Hmong, and of course, like I also was very inspired by David Yang, so like like just like man, like if he can make Hmong music sound good, just singing in Hmong, I'm like, dude, I could do it, like I want to do it, so I, of course, challenged myself to speak more Hmong. I used to have the hardest time, even like pronouncing it because it was so tongue twisting. I still have trouble till this day, but we make do with what we got.
I was telling I have a nephew here, he's 16, his name is Charles. And I was
Mm,
telling him that I was gonna be talking to you. And
mm,
so Charles was saying, "Oh, I like he's a fan of yours, of course, but And so I didn't know that you had the same challenge because Charles is trying to learn Hmong too. So
Mm,
what would you say to some of our younger Hmong, like, Charles, who barely speaks Hmong? I mean,
mm,
cóอยู่หาเรื่องจันทร์ปนน่ะก็บ่
mm.
ทันอยู่จู่ชูหาเรื่อง Hmong น่ะ
Oop, think we
Yeah, I mean,
froze again.
you okay, now he froze. Okay. So it's okay. He's gonna come back. He has hiccups just a second, so he'll be back. So he's gonna go to the little spiral and he's gonna come back. So that's why I'm not going to even put him out. There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah,
Now you're back.
but I did catch your question.
You did catch a question. Okay.
Yeah, so I did catch it, and you said, like, what would I say to like the younger generations?
Yeah.
I do get a lot of like, of course, like fans that do come up to me and they're like, like, I don't know Hmong much, but like I know the whole words to your songs, and it means a lot to me because like I'm someone that doesn't know a lot of Hmong too, like, I go on stage and go, I don't know how to introduce myself in Hmong, so like I just be like, yeah, like I'm Chenning Xiong, and stuff like that, and I'm still learning. I try to listen to the other Hmong artists introduce themselves, and I always tell them, like, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed of your culture, your language, and I used to be ashamed. I used to like not want to speak Hmong, and I used to be scared, but like it's so beautiful, when you start to like just dive deeper into like the Hmong culture, it's so beautiful to see, like you learn the Hmong tradition and what vocabs to use and what this means, what that means, and that's something I'm proud of. I learned to be proud of being Hmong, and so I just tell a lot of people to not be ashamed, to not be afraid to be to not be afraid to be different as well,
Mm.
and that like knowing your own mother tongue, it makes you unique. It makes you like, just like people want to get to know you and be like, where do you come from, and it's like, I'm Hmong, and this is what I represent, and when you don't have that, you're kind of just like, oh, I'm just an American, people will be like, oh, okay. So
It makes you unique. And how did you learn Hmong? I mean, how did you learn Hmong?
so my parents, they do speak Hmong to us, but of course, like going to school and being surrounded by friends, so like I did have to like take Hmong class with my dad. My dad taught us Hmong, Hmong, and my dad is Hmong Lane too, so like
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I do mix and match my Hmong sometimes. I do say may sometimes, may ha, but I don't say it often. And yeah, no, my dad definitely helped me a lot, and of course other Hmong artists like Zampa, Surprise helps me, David Yang, yeah, and GY Dolce Yang.
I'm gonna be interviewing somebody next week who's Hmong, and we have Hmong all the time, okay?
Mm,
Vì ta cú sa ta ya pe chi ha lo Hmong ke le no je cho lo Hmong ni plu Hmong na. Ta
right.
shi ku shi bo ta ya li ta me cho orders na me ha lo Hmong tlang go se na.
Uh,
What is that?
yeah. No, I just started speaking Hmong too, but I do want to speak more Hmong Lang because that is my blood, like I am Hmong Lang, so like I do want to, yeah, like I want to make a song in Hmong Lang. I want to start speaking more Hmong Lang, and of course, just because I just started like 3 years ago, but I definitely want to get there,
So what's it gonna take for God to have who up is ko Hmong na? What's it gonna take for you to do that?
I think I want to learn how to speak it first, and then be able to make a song out of it, But of course, I know my dad could help me too, so yeah.
Are we gonna hear a Hmong from you?
Definitely, yeah. I definitely want to do one. So yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you will because kapag you pe chi nói đừng có Hmong na. So sau khi pe nói ít chút pe sa no na. I mean, it's that bad. Cho pe cho Hmong na.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope that make your artist na may hung hung mút là vì tại it's okay. Đó là mà yun giống tại you Hmong ha.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So cho khai tại của hà lo mút là giờ có bao giờ của cho phạt chi chế của na.
Yeah.
Even though I have a lot low, but so I go hello morning that she goes at that. You go both. I go morning because I always morning that I think that morning na they lose out a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So that bitchy nothing against Mutla. Okay, Queen, I respect it, and I think both languages are equal. But I think that Mutla you to cope with the Mutla morning you to come morning. That's kind of like it's kind of off the subject a little bit. But now I didn't know that you were morning. So that's why I know that you're just
yeah. So, I am Hmong, but I do mix and match my Hmong some because like I do say like guha, or something, but then sometimes I would be like yeah, gutia or may Hmong, but I'll be like where you guys going? You know, I'll switch it up. It's just like because I don't know. I have it
Uh,
all just mixed up in my head. So
yeah. Yeah, ma. So actually, may itu ka itu fan ta. Yeah, right. It's more yeah. Yeah, so kamu tahu mulai na ta. Yeah, Shane commented that. I think mulai is easier. It is easier. Ni unique. Để cho mulai cho nên gọi là bé pink chỉ cho xí lo mulai hay na thì gọi là để cho bé gọi là bé mình chỉ blue na. Để Chinese you just came back. So
yes.
okay. So the next topic is that when you talk about Hmong Nouveau, do you plan to sing any new song or what can you share with us?
So my mom is gonna be a model walking, and yeah, so I definitely wanted to dedicate the song that I wrote for them, you know, while she walks, which is the song Sawatanta and
Pulichano,
Sawatanta.
Sawatanta.
Yeah, like I want to be everything. So it's basically about like my mom went through like a point where she caught COVID, and it was really bad, to the point where like we thought that we were gonna lose my mom. And so like my dad took it really hard, and every single day he would write in the group chat just saying that he wants to like be her blanket, he wants to be her pillow that she's sleeping on, he wants to be like the water that she's drinking. He wished that he was there because they didn't allow him in the room. So like he can only FaceTime her, you know. And so like they're like, yeah, like my dad was just writing, and he was just like, you know, like when you come back, like I wanna like love you, like even though we've been together for so many years, like it still feels like it's not enough, you know. Like I still feel like I just met you yesterday. So I took all the things that he was writing into making a song. And of course I couldn't write word for word, so I had to kind of like switch it up, but like it is based off of what my dad was saying when my mom was in the hospital. And so my mom is walking, so I'm gonna be singing that song.
Are we gonna know which one is your mom when she comes out?
Oh, you definitely know. You definitely know. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
will know. Okay.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. Does your mom know you're doing that?
Yeah. So she does know. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's so nice of talk about your mom, okay?
Mm.
In this situation, you're at the stage now where you are you're still young, okay? But cái sáng hata nhớ lên bây giờ culture nó bây giờ sing or song này. Now I know that có rap hay có sing đó. What do you consider your genre in terms of cóเพลงnào?
So I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, you're not a rapper. Okay.
Yeah. But I do sing, and I would say my genre is definitely like R&B and like
R&B.
yeah, and you know, maybe hip hop, I guess you could say, but yeah, definitely more R&B. Yeah.
Okay. Just to hỏi tại nghĩa là because I do see you do have some English songs there and some Hmong songs.
Yeah.
How has it your artist now? How hard is it to write the kind of songs in the genre that you're in versus the traditional Hmong that you just do the beat?
Well, it is challenging. You're asking like what are some of the challenges to write in English or in Hmong?
Write Hmong songs for R&B. I mean, for that kind of music.
Definitely because like the Hmong dictionary is very limited, you know, and I'll be right back. My son is like he's yeah.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So basically he'll be right back, and then tonight's interview is like a prequel to Hmong Nouveau. So when during the time that they're going to be on stage, we're going to also be there to interview. The reason why we're doing this ahead of time because we know that there's a lot of artists out there, and so my goal is to profile to pick a few to profile here. We're going to be there on that day too. So Chenning is back, and so I'm going to put him back on. So we're going to continue. So hold on, let me put your back on. Okay, so where were we? Okay, you can just pick up where you left off.
Okay, so definitely like of course like writing a Hmong in the R&B style, or just writing a Hmong in general. Like it's definitely hard because like the Hmong dictionary is so limited. Like you can't say beautiful and pretty. It's just one word like Xiong. Or like to even like describe something. It's so limited. I can't say like I mean like maybe you can, but like I can't find a way to say like I wish upon the stars, and Hmong,
Oh, oh, oh,
yeah,
okay.
and stuff like that. Like it would be harder, and like sometimes it just doesn't sound right. So you kind of want to write in a way where it sounds right with the song. You can't just like use random words. It'd be like kind of funky. So
Yeah, it is challenging, isn't it?
mm.
Plus, in the old days, I think you guys don't have the issue now, but like I'm really old. I'm really old. Back in the old days, where we used to write Hmong songs and we'll talk basically now, okay,
Oh
because it gives you goosebumps, okay, because the word is just so nghĩa là mốt là su sa này ạ, có thể
yeah.
pitch now so in your generation, do you find it's more free to write music? Are you more free to use words that we probably didn't use before?
Yeah, most definitely. Although like right now, like we still don't know a lot of like the authentic Hmong words. I've been hearing Hmong song nowadays, and I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, what does that meaning? Like, what's that Hmong word mean? I still ask around too, but then like, yeah, no, like nowadays, like we could sing about things that are different. Like
Mm.
we could talk about like take a look at like it's something that like we couldn't sing about back in the past. It's more like, hey, like to talk a little, and stuff like that, like some etc. But yeah.
I see. Well, actually, you have a fan. Her name is Gonju. Yeah, I'm gonna read what she said to you. Okay,
Okay.
she said, "Jenny, have you ever thought about working with Yasmi? I think if you work with her to write your lyrics, your song would go further. And Yasmi has a very wide Hmong vocabulary. I think with her lyric and talent, and your talent, it will be so magical." That's what she
Oh,
says. What are your
oh,
thoughts?
thank you, Ganju. um, yeah, most definitely. I mean, like I have talked to Yasmin before, but I think um, like collaboration wise, we have very different styles. But I mean, I'm sure if like I ask her, and of course, being professional too, I would love to pay for her time, and
Mm,
of course, like writing me lyrics and stuff like that. I'm open. I'm definitely open to it. Like I feel like I'm closer to Dita, and
mm,
asking her for like just for like um advices and you know of course like even collaborations, maybe, but definitely Yasmin too. Like she's
mm.
definitely like she was definitely one of the she's definitely like one of my biggest inspirations too. So
So we can look forward to possible
yeah, I
collaborations.
mean, anything is possible. So
Yeah, I mean, you guys are so talented that
yeah,
I think that how can your fans support you more? How can the community support more of your music? Not just because the tăng cho artist
yeah.
không go được con này. How can the community support you?
Um, I mean, like definitely because we don't. I mean, of course, we know like we don't have like a country. We're not like other like country where we have a lot of like what is the word just equipments or even like I don't I stuck to my tongue, but like yeah, like of course just sponsorship, sponsorship or even like to push the artists more to go more like mainstream or even yeah, no, but yeah, I think it's definitely like just sponsorship, more of like you know um doing like bigger and better shows, like not just
Mhm.
like of course when we do our shows, not just do something like very simple, like with like the sound dynamics and all that stuff like that, more authentic stuff, and that's why I'm very excited about like the Fashion Nouveau too, because it is a very big like venue, and we're using in-ear monitors, and I love using in-ear monitors. It helps me
Okay,
not
so he's
kill my
froze
vocals.
a little bit, and I'll be right back with him. So okay, I had to fix my router too. So
Oh, okay.
we're back. Okay,
Okay.
so we're both back. Sorry about that technical difficulty. I had to run and turn on my thing. Okay, so we were talking. Thank you for staying with us, by the way, everybody. Yeah, Hi Song says, what is your next big project?
My next big project. So I am taking a break from performing next year. I still have a few gigs that I've already taken, but like after those shows, I probably won't take any more just because I want to like take some time to um just reflect, and of course like take some time to like write new music, and yeah, more music videos, more collaborations. That's definitely one of the biggest things. But I definitely have more songs coming. So
If you were to have your pick of anyone to collaborate with, who would you pick?
as in Hmong artists or like any artists?
Uh,
Hmong artists.
yeah, more artist.
Um, Hmong artists. I definitely want to collab with um Hands Band. Day. Yeah.
Oh, hands back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why him?
Just cause like when I first started listening to Hmong music, Uchopu, and yeah, Uchopu was definitely one of the songs that I like learned, as I started speaking more Hmong, but of course David Yang too. But I have a few collaborations with David Yang already, but like as an artist that I haven't, like definitely Day. Yeah.
Wow. So I hope he sees this interview.
Yeah, I mean he knows we're good friends, we're good friends. I think he's just
Oh,
waiting for something. Yeah.
okay. So he's in Thailand, right?
Yes, Thailand or Laos. Yeah, one of those.
Oh,
Thailand,
okay.
Thailand, Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of challenge do you pose when you're in different countries like that for artists like you and him?
Um, I mean, of course, like like I feel like I feel like we listen to more overseas music than overseas listen to our music. Just because like overseas music, they're kind of stuck on their own tone and their own tune and their own like melodies. Whereas like we're more open to the idea of like just like more modern music, and definitely they're evolving. Like I listen to a lot of the music nowadays, and I'm just like, wow, dude, like Mo music has definitely evolved. I can only imagine what Mo music is gonna sound like in a few years. And so
Yeah, that's another question that got you brought to my it brought my attention is that you vì lý trai bên mong bên nông cho sáng tiền tàu có sáng tiền nó này dọn.
mhm,
Why? I mean, we our artists are just as talented here,
yeah.
and but why is it that we listen to more overseas to do? What are your thoughts?
I think, and not to not no disrespect too. Like I love Hmong people, but I feel like Hmong people, we have a certain sound that we're used to, and so
Okay, so he's gonna come back. We've gone through this before. So what's gonna happen is that I kind of thought about this too. This is something that I've often wondered. Why is it that Pecha Mong and no Pechi Tomo support Bolete and Yati Shantina? And I'm so happy to see that Nyale win ha want to to nona. I mean the shows are sold out. I mean and so I'm happy to see that kind of support. I just wish that we all the artists will have that kind of support. So what are your thoughts?
um yeah, definitely. Like I think it's just more so like Hmong people, they're just used to a certain sound, and so like um when it comes to a certain sound, like we're more used to like the other sounds. So like I do feel like we have more fans. I mean, we're bigger fans of like overseas music than they are of us, and so because like but yeah, no, I think it's definitely just like the support, like what people are used to hearing. So
Mm. And now talk about no, Gonju also had another question about what are your plans for mainstreaming your music? Obviously, I mean, you're awesome in English too. I mean,
yeah.
I hate to say this, but I'm going to be honest. I think your English, you sound better in your English than your Hmong.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, I
No,
just love your
no,
English
yeah,
song.
yeah. No, I
So,
mean I appreciate that. So
yeah. So what are your plans to going mainstream?
um definitely like mainstream music is definitely harder. Um Especially being Hmong too, we're not really well known, and I think it just takes someone to get their foot through the door in order for all of us to get everybody through mainstream. But like I am working with like a lot of other artists like Ted Park. Ted Park is definitely one of the artists I know that are just doing mainstream music, and that's like, and he's a good friend. He's a great friend. So
So we can look forward to
definitely
see. Yeah, so and yeah, I think going mainstream is it's harder, but chắc tôi đấy là Chenning chắc ăn luôn á, and we'll let him continue. Okay, there you go. You're back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So another fan suggested, Lovely says, I think you and Treasure would make a great collaboration.
Yeah, no, me and Treasure, we have talked about it. So it's definitely gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen soon. Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Hmm.
Okay. We have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is great. Do you
Mm.
have anything else you want to add? I mean, we've talked, a lot, but
Um. Yeah, I don't have really. I mean, I don't really have anything to. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You have any words for your fans out there? Anything
Um.
you want to say before?
Yeah, I definitely want to say that I love you guys. It means a lot to me that you guys are still, supporting me today, and supporting me. And so, I definitely have more music coming. So stay tuned. So yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun and
Yeah.
informative.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No,
some,
for sure. So
some technical difficulties, but I
yeah.
look forward to seeing you on the stage 2
Yeah.
weeks from now, right?
Yes. You'll be
No,
there for the fashion debut, right? That's next
yeah,
week.
a week from now.
Oh
Wait,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
A week.
a
Just
little
next
bit
weekend.
over a week. Yeah, I can't wait to
Yeah.
see you up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and thank you everyone for watching. Let me see. I just want to tell you this because Nicole said that her kids are learning Hmong from listening to your music. So they're really into the culture because of you. So I think you should hear
Oh
that.
wow. That means a
Really,
lot. That means a lot to me. And that's one of the main reasons why I continue to keep doing what I do, because even doing what I'm doing, I'm still learning too. So like knowing that like my fans are also learning with me, like it's just yeah.
yeah. So we look forward to hearing more from you, actually. So,
Yeah.
now, thank you for a very, very an exciting evening, and I
Yeah.
had a lot of fun chatting with you.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
yeah, I wish you a lot of luck. Hopefully, you make it to mainstream, and if
Yeah.
anything, you deserve it. I think you're great. You're awesome, and
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
which y'all. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So yeah.
thank you, and thank you everyone for watching. And this is Q and Channing Xiong, live from Mo Life. And so please like and share, and appreciate all you're watching tonight, all your comments and all your feedback. So good night, everyone.
Good night.